What standard can we set that they can meet today now? What standard? Okay, we're virgins. They said that's impossible. Cooking. Who you think I am? Cleaning. I ain't your damn slave. Can you follow? Submit to who? You pay 50% of my bills. What standard can they meet? They're the standard. So if they don't meet the standard, then you have Nick Cannon. You got Cam Newtons. You got men that's going to date multiple women to keep from being compromised. And then we turn around and go, hey, Phoenix, man, practice dick discipline. Yo, Dez, practice dick discipline, family. When you know why you weren't practicing dick discipline in the first place. If my kids cut you, we have a kid together. He cuss you out. He said, man, I ain't doing nothing. You gonna say, you don't think I should spank him?
Discipline him the way you choose fit. I personally don't believe in spanking, but discipline him how you want to discipline him.
Jay, I give you that, but you support the fact that I have to do what I got to do, right? Mm-hmm. So in 2024, going to 2025, do you think there's ever a time where women need hands put on them?
YouTube, what's good? What's hood, man? It's your boy V Reacts. Bumming at you with a brand new video, hey man. Today we got a banger, man. Today we got Anton Daniels back on the channel again. Y'all been fucking with him, so I'm gonna bring it again. This is the same vid that I reacted to the last day, but it's later in the podcast. And it's look like it's gonna be lit, so we finna tune in, see what they talking about. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Before we get into it though, man, if y'all like the intro that I played at the beginning, man, be sure to like the video. Because if you like the intro, you're gonna like the video. Comment you got something to say about the video or me. Subscribe if you're doing forward with the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Here y'all go.
Modern day women, it's just, we've gotten to such a privilege of being able to shift the narrative of what womanhood looks like. Like my mom married to get out of her house, and her mom did the same thing.
Right.
And I couldn't imagine that for myself. You know, I'm 39 years old now, and I would like to be married and get in a committed relationship and all of that, but I don't want to do so just to like escape or welcome in this next part of my life that I think this person is going to usher me into. I don't want to be nobody's Coretta. Like, I'm having a great time being Oprah. I know that there's a lot of negativity around that, but I would love to be taken care of and not be any of my money. I don't want the control part if I can cater it.
9 times out of 10, when you're leading with the money, it's because you want to be able to control the person. Yeah. So you use the money to kind of keep them in a certain way.
Yeah, but even the broke ones, they do.
Yeah, which is why the modern woman is out here kicking doors down.
Okay, so I had a couple questions, like a couple things we can go with this, but I'm gonna go based on, do modern day women want to be more independent? Okay, because they brought up two things regarding the modern women. She wants to not use her money, but she doesn't want to be controlled. So it's two different aspects. So you could talk about the clip.
But she also
question is, do
wants
modern
somebody
day women
that
want to be more independent
to take care of her.
She was all over the place.
I don't know.
She was.
I was gonna say that. It sounds. It's one of those yes but no, but yes but no. Yes, I want to be independent because I get to do my own thing when I want to. I don't have anybody to answer to. But then some other day, some other week, it's all, I wish I had someone to be with, someone to take care of, blah, blah. So it's waffling. It's flip-flopping.
That woman don't know what she wants. I don't know what she wants. She talking about she want the, well, you know what I mean? Then she saying she want the independent side, and then on the other end, when you look at her, she not too easy on the eyes. Look, knock it off, okay? Come on, shorty. Like, come on. We seeing what we seeing, and it's like for what you asking for, then what you saying, it's like she's trying to play on both sides of the fence. You got to pick a side. Are you going to be submissive and you trying to look for a man? Or I don't see that for myself and being Coretta? What's wrong with being Coretta? Come on, you know what I mean? She pushing the Lizzo joint. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, nah, not at all. Knock it off, man. Come on. You can't play both sides of it. What's wrong with being Coretta? Let's not shame Coretta and what Coretta did and the man that Coretta was married to and none of that. You know what I mean? We talking about anybody else. She said Coretta. On that other side, she said nobody. You see what I'm saying? Like, nobody honorable or none of that. Coretta got clout. Coretta got great. She got like a good, name with Coretta. It ain't Coretta. Oh, you was with Martin Luther King. That guy. That nah, it ain't that situation. So for when she tried to say that kind of threw me off. And then I'm thinking like, does she not know that? Like, I'm just saying, for a woman, it's like a cheat code, dog. If you can turn your man on and you can look the way that he wants you to look and he's attracted to you, like you got this dude. You got him. As long as you can just wrap him up in whatever that whatever he likes, you got him. He will pay your bills. He will do things that you won't even think he would ever do. But I'm just like, for her to be talking like that and then on the other end, flip on the other side and be like, first talk about Coretta, then be like this, that. And then I'm looking like, come on, you say I would like to be somebody's or something. I'm just like, you playing at this point. I say you playing at this point. Like, you don't know what you want and you just talking, man. You just you on TV, the cameras is rolling, you trying to say what sounds good, what looks nice, but at the end of the day, you gotta be bringing it because men ain't going when men are attracted to something visually, you damn near got them. It's hard to really, it's really hard to turn that off. I don't care how your attitude is. I don't care how none of that other stuff is. When you are appealing to them visually and they are attracted to you visually and all that stuff, man, you can damn near control them, man, or whatever you say. Whatever you say,
right, bro.
Doing the right type of thing. Like, you can't go too crazy with it.
Hey, this nigga talking too much. At first, he was saying some weird shit, bro, but he done talked himself in. This is why you don't talk a lot. Because you'll fuck around and talk and say some bullshit. Bro just said as long as she look good, you could damn near control the man. Who controlled off looks? I don't give a f. It matters. But control it over the looks is crazy, man. You gotta be A1. And you still couldn't even control her. I dictate what I'm gonna do. He tripping. He said, he basically saying a bad bitch could come in my life right now. I'm doing anything for her right now.
I think,
hell nah.
Them sharing like kind of what Phoenix was saying, their sentiment towards wives kind of shows like where their mentality really is when it comes to marriage. Like, nobody ever says like why they want to be married or like the value that they see in the marriage, especially for women that are past 35 years old who, it's like, why now? Like, why now is it such a push for you to be married now, to have that family now, when, you've had all this time, it's not like you've not been, out in the dating world or whatever that looks like for you. So I just think when they make digs like that, or, the pick me lines and stuff like that, but then you backdoor say you want to be a wife or you want to be taken care of, it's like, do you really? Because you're literally shaming the ideals and the standard women in the position that you say you want to be in.
And I think the part where she was talking about, I'm not trying to escape one thing to be married. Like, the more that I think about it, the more I'm not sure understanding what she's trying to get at. Because it's like, well, why do you call it escaping or running away or whatever the term was that she used? Like, do you want to move on or transition into like being in a place where you can get married or not? Like, where are you going with this?
Hey, she said that shit like getting married as a female was scary. Like, if anything, most men that get married, they gonna actually treat their wives like higher tier. Cause you know what I'm saying? They came out with the saying, happy wife, happy life. It's motherfuckers that literally live that shit. I would think as a female, the goal definitely would be marriage. I don't like, why on earth would a female be scared of marriage? It's not like they get left. They the ones that get the pictures, the lifestyle, the ring, the wedding. My nigga, like, it just didn't make sense to me. It don't make sense, bro.
I think that she needs to.
He hoe be backwards. And she big.
He has to lose a little bit of weight. Because
for real.
Ultimately, a little bit.
She don't need to be talking about that shit.
Nice, Cam. I'm being nice.
Good ass in that gym. Fat motherfucker.
There was just a lot wrong, and I feel like maybe because of her weight, she may feel like she has to settle for not getting married because she knows that she isn't as visually appealing. So she feels like she has to settle. Deep down in her heart, she knows she wants to get married. She knows she wants to have kids, but given her circumstances, she isn't making that.
Does she? we don't know how long she's been that big though either. It's like, have you been like this like your whole 20s and 30s, and now it's like 30, 38?
Yeah, she been big her whole life.
Like what? How does pregnancy even like? What would pregnancy even?
You don't get big like that if you ain't big your whole life. That's the first thing. Second of all, she fuck around and get pregnant. She might not make it through the pregnancy. There's so much health risk for a man to want to take on that like, bro, if you don't want to have to take care of your girlfriend when she's 50, you might not want to get a bitch that's out of shape. I'm gonna just be real, because she's gonna require help with everything. Her body gonna break down on her, bro.
Look like for somebody that size, like you can't have wanted children if you let yourself get that big before having a child. Like any man will be like, well, aren't you supposed to gain weight during pregnancy? Like
that's actually been
like their peers really dictate, and I'm just saying, their peers really dictate their own, decisions in their perspective of things. You see what I'm saying? When you sitting around 4 or 5 other women who are saying like, oh nah, this, that, like you feel outcasted by having your own independent thought. And when you do that, you're not being true to yourself. So I mean, it was a conversation earlier where they was like lying to yourself. And I feel like, yeah, if you're looking at social media and what social media perspective is and the culture is and all that stuff, when the culture isn't even correct, the culture is incorrect and as raw and wrong as possible. It's like we still, when our friends and all that stuff, it's like if you're gonna be if you hang around 4 broke people, you the 5th one. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of got to go against the grain and have that confidence that like, I'm not gonna listen to the outsiders or nothing. If you're not in this position, you can't talk to me about nothing. You can't give me no insight, no perspectives until you are in that situation. It's like somebody passed away. Oh, let me console you on how it feels when a parent passes away and your parents are still alive. Knock it off. I don't need your perspective because you don't know how it feels to do, you know what I mean? So that's when you really need to get around other married people. Like if people or for example, the woman we was talking about earlier, if she got around other baby mamas and they was telling her like, hey, listen, stick this out, do this. You will want this. I know it's not the ideal situation, but you knew all, like she would probably feel a different way about this situation. But when you get online and the way the online makes you feel and be like, oh, he did that. Oh, you got to do this. Like, no, that's what Anton was saying. It's case by case. It's case by case. Like they're not getting what you're getting. They ain't got the man that you got. They might have had some crusty bum. They knew he was a crusty bum, but you ain't got no crusty bum. You actually got somebody who, you know what I mean? So I don't want to take too much time up, but I get what y'all saying, man.
She said, did she say something? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jerry.
Tori Hart, that's Kevin Hart's ex. That looked like Tori Hart. Kevin Hart's ex-wife was the one on the end that had the gray and the braids. She's married again. So
oh, damn, I didn't know that.
I think she's the only married one on the panel, but even what she was saying as a married woman was still not even aligning with what a typical married woman would say. Like what
your facts is always gonna be a simp that take her. The simp probably took her just because it was Kevin Hart's ex-wife and he know that she got money because of the divorce. But at the end of the day, like he a simp nigga. It's always gonna be a simp nigga that's gonna validate her experiences. That's what she wanted. When she divorced Kevin Hart, she wasn't gonna get another guy like Kevin Hart. She gonna go get a simp. All these women really want that's like this, they all want simps, bro. These modern women want simp man. That's why when men complain about these modern day women, I don't understand why y'all do, because y'all complaining to women who don't even want y'all, bro. She don't want a real nigga. She want a nigga that's gonna validate everything she do and put her first in his life. That's what they want. But they still gonna go shit on them niggas with niggas like you. That's why I say, bro, with these females, y'all be trying to change them to make them wives, nigga. Don't. Just use them for what they is. They hoes. Just use them for that. Fuck some. They gonna let you.
Cam would say, or what Amber would say.
Did she say something about Coretta Scott's King? She said she'd rather be Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
She said she'd rather be Oprah than. Okay, so what I want to say, just to add to Phoenix and Jerry and Cameron, is that I feel like women have an unhealthy attachment with control. Like they think men will. Like this word control is thrown around in a very unhealthy way. when I feel like most men really just want the best for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna speak personally. You know, if my husband doesn't want me out past a certain time, I never once crossed my mind that it was control. You know, it was more so like him coming from a place of like, you know, I want you to be safe. I don't want to have to make no moves. And I think as a woman, we need to kind of start taking that into consideration when sometimes I feel like our men are really trying to come from a protective place. So even hearing her talk, like, you know, she wants to be free, but when things get tough, you know, we always end up calling the man to come, you know, save the day, fix the situation, you know, whatever the case may be. So I just think we have a really unhealthy attachment with certain words in our culture, control being one of them, because not every man, I think, is controlling. I think some men really want to see us be safe and not put them in situations to have to, you know, put themselves in harmful situations for us.
Can you great example?
Can you protect what you don't control?
I'm sorry?
Can you protect what you don't control?
Can I protect what I don't control? No.
So then why wouldn't you want to be controlled by, why wouldn't a woman want to be controlled by her man? If with her divine intuition. Didn't
I just say that?
I'm not disagreeing with you. We're not fighting.
Oh no, I was just wondering if I said you. Okay.
No, I didn't say
okay.
You.
Maybe it just came off a little bit like I don't know.
I'm just gonna mute up.
No, I'm just letting you know it came off like
it's twice. That's too.
Listen, I'm sorry, I don't know you. It just came off a little bit. And listen, I'm not too big to say I apologize. I don't want no smoke. Okay.
I'm not gonna give you no smoke. I'm not the smoke brother.
You cannot protect what you cannot control. Cause Shorty could be out in a club or something. You like, hey, I need you to do this or that. But if she might have got 1, 2, 3 drinks in the system and she start wilding out, cussing at this dude or saying it's like, I can't protect you. Now you putting me at a disadvantage. You putting me in danger, you know, by you wearing this. I know what type of listen, I understand how attractive you look when you wear this. And you can wear that, cool. But I know when we go out, I'm gonna be on protection mode all night. But if I can't even control you, it's like from the attractiveness, from let's just say you're drunk or you out of control, I can't protect you there. If you're gonna put yourself in bad places and I cannot protect you, you know, if you're not gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do. So I understand what you're saying, Ali.
I think that's what I was saying.
Most women want to be that big lady. They want to be her. She says she don't want to be Coretta. She want to be Oprah. She want all the power without none of the responsibilities. She don't want to be number 2. She want to be number 1. But number 1 has to have all the responsibilities. He got to be faster. He got to be stronger. He got to be better than you. He got to have the most insight. You don't have to do all those things. But when a woman put herself in those positions, have to deal with those responsibilities. She said, I don't want that. Most women don't want to be in that leadership position when they truly into it, that boss position, the power position. They don't want that responsibility. They just want the best of both worlds. That's what she wanted. But she said she was trying to shift women away from womanhood. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just think I was speaking more towards her wanting to be Oprah versus Coretta. You know what I mean, like that. And I just think, like I said,
so what is Oprah? Like, what is Oprah in a woman's mind compared to Coretta Scott King, who was supporting Martin Luther King?
Not a wife.
And so she's 39 years old. That lady said she at 39. I want to be Oprah. I ain't got time to be Coretta Scott King. My mother's escape marriage. But they try to escape marriage. So she's double talking. And then she said like what is Phoenix, right? She said she don't want the control part. She don't want to have to worry about her money. She just want to rest in her femininity. She don't want to do any of that. Then how can you be Oprah? How can you be that man? So it's a lot of women want to be the man till it's time to fix something, till it's time to renovate something, till it's time to go to war. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be a woman, rest in your femininity where most your power is. The more feminine you are, it's actually the more power you have over a man. Versus the so-called masculinity. I hate the rhetoric, but it's when you challenge a man, trying to take power from. The more you try to take from him, the farther you gonna push him away. And even the ones like they were talking about, even the broke man, his money and finances should equate to is able to be a leader. If he's a good man. And that's the thing when our sisters talking about they want providers versus a community guy, a righteous guy, a guy who respects the elderly, respects children, wants to be a good father and a husband. You talking about a provider. So if we in this kind of situation where they still talking about equating themselves to the bag, what are you actually looking for?
Right.
So to your point, I think that for one, I don't know why she said Oprah, because I see more so women point out Tracy Ellis Ross as like their key token, single older Black woman who's like doing it, no kids. Mm-hmm. And she actually made a post that was going viral, basically saying, like that as an older woman with no children, she was redefining what like being a mother meant, because you don't have to have children to be a mom. You can just be influencing a generation and still be a mom. And so I think that's what they're searching for. They're like, they want to be influential without having to like commit to the relationships and the work that comes with being a wife. Basically.
Like, how can you be somebody's mom, but you're not taking care of them and raising them and like nurturing them? What is she's trying to say that it's okay to idolize me? She's not saying she's a mother. She's trying to say that she's an idol for the next generation. She's trying to say that single women like her that made it old as fucking age with no babies, no kids is still a mother. It literally don't make sense. To be a mother, you have to have the kid. Nigga, this shit is blowing me.
Right.
I think Ali said it. Best of both worlds. That's it. You just said it.
And that's why I say I think women have unhealthy attachments to things. It collectively, just unhealthy attachment to the wrong type of things, and control being one. That word is one of them. Or even feminism. It's unhealthy. I feel like collectively as a group, it's just unhealthy for us.
But are we going to make an example of today's women and say it's too late? So we can tell the women, the younger women, marriage is a young woman's game. Your youth is a young woman's game. It's not an old woman's game. It's a wrap for her. It's a wrap for a lot of women. So that's why I circle back and ask Anton, if this is the market of women we dealing with that got that far in life without getting a man, who's supposed to wife her?
Hey, Ali, can I ask you a question though? Are we
of course.
All women, or are we talking about
most women? We got to keep it real. Most of us are going to wife someone just like that. Most men are compromising themselves to be with today's women. What standard? Okay, I'm gonna ask the brothers,
not the sisters though, but
no, but I want to ask the sisters too. But I'm asking y'all, what standard can we set that they can meet today? Now, what standard? Okay, we're virgins. They say that's impossible. Cooking. Who you think I am? Cleaning. I ain't your damn slave. Can you follow? Submit to who? You pay 50% of my bills. What standard can they meet? They're the standard. So if they don't meet the standard, then you have Nick Cannon. You got Cam Newtons. You got men that's going to date multiple women to keep from being compromised. And then we turn around and go, hey, Phoenix, man, practice dick discipline. Yo, Dez, practice dick discipline, family. When you know why you weren't practicing dick discipline in the first place. They've destroyed the market. When women become wives, then men will become husbands. As long as they still out here busting it wide open for everybody else, what is the benefit of a brother getting with a woman who made all these bad decisions? You built yourself up, AntonDaniels.com, and then if something go wrong, I'm going to wife up a woman from today's current market?
But are we talking about, you think we're talking about
most in the United States of America? No, most in the United States of these America. Okay. Most women is for the streets, man. And they own that they for the streets. I don't need you. So if the sisters, if we're really in it together, we have to go back to going, we need men, bump all these other movements and stuff. Listen, I'm in real estate. You see the Mexican woman with her Mexican man on top of houses, renovating houses with the beans and rice next to her, cooking with her man. Whatever he going, I'm coming. Whatever he going through, I'm going through collectively together. I ain't about to build no nigga.
Hey,
but hold on. But they be with the builder bears. But they not with them. They not with them to actually love them. They're there to make it what they want them to be. And when it doesn't work, and man, he wasn't no good nigga anyway. Men make them look good, and then men keep the responsibility of them actually being women. We ain't doing it this year. We're not doing, I'm with him because he protects me. Man, hey, the quickest way to take an L with a black man is do something to a woman around his life, his sister, his mama, his grandma, the lunch lady. Y'all seen that I don't know what his name is. That's the quickest way for you to get your hands put on you or get taken off this earth is to do something towards a black woman. And black women be out here talking about protect black women. Play about the black woman. Black men still protect black women. So until they are about protecting us and our best interest and the children's best interest and the community's best interest, the burden is back on them because Black women are the leader of our community now. We men have to acquiesce to what they're doing now. They got feminism in, they got sexual liberation in. All the movements they pushing, it's all working. So hey, make it as toxic as possible because it's their responsibility now. I'm checked out too. I'm good. I'm out the game. Hopefully for a long time, but I ain't stupid.
Play
the part. Y'all don't want y'all gonna look at me as the outcast if I tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna play the part and I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I'm gonna be one of them yada type niggas, man.
Right.
You need to take control again. Then.
Hey, that nigga said I'm gonna be just like one of them yada niggas. Nah, I ain't lying though, fool. Like if you really want just to pay these females, bro, just tell them exactly what they fucking want to hear. Be like, yeah, man, your baby daddy a motherfucking bum, man. I can't believe that nigga. He really did that to you? Couldn't been me. Boy, I'm telling you, you know how fast her, boy, she'll get wetter than Niagara Falls, nigga.
They need to take control. If they're tired of the women being in control and being whatever, they need to take control again.
Okay. So can we get back? So you're okay with men taking back control by any means necessary? Like
whatever they have to do to preserve and protect.
So for instance, Jerry, if there was a vehicle, God forbid, about to hit you, I have the right to push you out the way, right? With my body. Are you okay with taking us back in time and going, hey, if women and men and kids are out of line, the man got the right to put his hands on them. Are you okay with that?
See, I'm against spanking, but discipline how you want to discipline them.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm personally against spanking, but if you discipline them how you want to discipline them, that's on you.
So me and you, if we together, we walking down the street and a man grab your butt, you don't believe in me hitting him in his face?
I never said that.
I'm just walking it down. I'm walking it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so if my kids cut you, we have a kid together. He cuss you out. He said, "Man, I ain't doing nothing." You must say, you don't think I should spank him?
Discipline him the way you choose fit. I personally don't believe in spanking, but discipline him how you want to discipline him.
Okay, so
that's fair because that ain't in their nature.
I agree, AJ. I give you that, but you support the fact that I have to do what I got to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in 2024, going to 2025, do you think there's ever a time where women need hands put on them?
There has been some women that may.
Oh, that's a tough one right there, my nigga. Jesus.
Some women are a little extreme.
No. And what women will do, they'll take this and go, oh, he wants to. No, I don't. I don't want to put my hands on nobody.
But
if our community is so gone that I have to literally, that's what fathers did back then.
Yeah.
You destroyed him. You destroyed the village. Y'all are the power of the whole community. If y'all gone, we gone. All we do, we produce and protect y'all. So if wherever there's chaos, there's you. Wherever there's peace,
back her up a little bit. Don't pimp slap her.
Right. So I mean, they need to be yoked up a little bit. Like, what's happening? Like, we yoking them up. Like,
but whatever needs to happen.
Discipline. That's what's wrong. When people get disciplined, they take accountability because you have to, because you feeling the punishment for what you doing. If you don't punish people for what they were doing, they would never hold it accountable, and they will never learn. If you tell them what they want to hear, they will never learn. Most females don't want to learn, though. If they wanted to learn, they would do it themselves. They don't need nobody to teach them shit. You could learn everything you need to by yourself. Whether you want to or not, two different things. What Ali is speaking is 100% facts, though. The reason why these females is out of line because they never have father figures that'll put their hands on them and tell their ass to show the fuck out. That's it. Society has gone so soft that if you do put your hands on your kids now, you could face trouble for that. You know that is a reason why the law did that. They know that discipline is how you get people to hold themselves accountable. Without discipline, they know that the degenerates will be even worse. That's why they took that shit out. They take certain shit out for reasons. Just like how they let the women equality movement happen. We didn't let it happen. It was a government thing. The government knew that feminism was going to destroy this shit. And they knew that it was going to hit the dumber people harder. They know this. The less educated always get the worst end of the stick. Guess who the less educated happens to be? Black people. And guess who's getting the worst end of the stick?
It don't need to be nothing. Whatever needs to be happening.
Don't be punching.
Whatever needs to happen needs to happen. But if y'all not
you just gotta slap a bit one time. What the pimp do? Slap that hoe get right.
For men, don't say you want a leader. He can't take control. If you don't want him to be able to have control.
But you gotta say, if the woman is trying to go swing on a man, like, you can't be upset at the man defending and like, listen, you punched me and as a reflex, I'm punching you back, and she's laying on the floor. Like, you should have known better. Like, okay, yes, a man is not supposed to put his hands on a woman, but like, okay, the woman is punching him. The woman is coming at him with a knife. Like, what is the guy supposed to do? Like, sometimes the rules have to be broken, and sometimes they have to find out.
But we gotta work you to this. We can't just say it. Most of y'all, not you. We gotta work our way slowly to this conversation to be had. So you go, damn.
Yo, your mic unplugged.
Damn, his mic stay doing that shit, bro.
They trying to take me out, man. They trying to take me out. Detroit,
he's speaking facts though, dog.
Our women is fine with you checking everybody except for her. That's the problem.
And that's my
our community. That's the main problem I'm saying. You can check everybody except her, and she wants the most dangerous man. She wants the baddest guy on the planet. She wants the toughest dude in the hood. For that reason, just don't check me.
Hey, great vid, fool. A lot of niggas is saying real shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's just with Anton Daniels Podcast, I be wanting just for a feminist to be a modern woman, like to be on the stage every time. Most of these women, some of these women on here probably don't feel the way that they speaking though. I'm gonna be real. But because they know they in front of 100,000 people or whatever the case may be, they might not be saying what they really want to say for real, you know? But at the end of the day, shit, facts was told. If your bitch ain't acting right, like Charleston White say, you can beat your bitch. Nah, chill out, fool. But regardless, man, there's 3 vids on the screen. This is vid 2 out of 3 today. I'm gonna have another one up today, man. I am active right now. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at the top. Be sure to check out my Twitch because I be on that bitch every night struggling, bro. 2 viewers, 3 viewers. I need people to come in so we can be lit, man. Come on. Fuck with me, man. Without further ado, it's been your boy Vic Reacts, man. Have a good one. Stay up and be blessed.